Folks, liquidity. Liquidity. Welcome to IMG. My name is Manny Iglesias. Folks, the markets are doing quite well, both gold and silver, basically pushing 2-week highs. Markets are doing just very well, fundamentally and technically very sound. But I wish to discuss more than anything why the central banks continue to buy gold at such an amazing pace. And that's because gold has no liabilities. Everything else that these central banks own have liabilities. Currencies that they own have liabilities. Whatever other investments that the banks own have liabilities. If you own a business and you're successful within your business has liabilities. Your business has to deal with an awful lot of things that bring additional risk to the success of that business and certainly to your longevity. This is why gold and silver and precious metals in general are so important. They owe nothing to nobody, and that makes it pure. The one thing we know that throughout history, gold and silver have survived absolutely everything. Obviously, fluctuations in price will continue to occur. But the one thing that you know in a world drowning in debt is that they have no liabilities. It's pure. The other thing that is vitally important to understand is that it's liquid. If you need cash, you can liquidate your product and immediately have cash at your disposal. Not many investments that most of us have offer that liquidity. As an example, real estate, wonderful investment. Many of our investors are real estate investors. But what happens when you're looking to liquidate a property, when you need cash maybe for your business, or you need cash immediately for other aspects within your life, within your structure? You don't have the liquidity. What is very interesting nowadays, many people talk about their net worth and they're worth X amount of dollars. But when it comes to having access to cash immediately, regardless if they're reflecting a high net worth, they don't have the liquidity. They don't have the availability to obtain cash instantly, rapidly. And that's what precious metals offer. On top of the profit potential, on top of the protection in a world that is governed by debt. It doesn't matter. Government, corporate, personal, it's just absolutely a picture that is completely dominated by debt. And the only way for you to have an investment that gives you that additional flexibility to access your cash quickly is in precious metals. To give you that additional comfort that that product that you own owes nothing to nobody. This is vitally important for us to comprehend, on top of the wonderful profit potential. And everything that has occurred in these markets so far this year is setting up for a more exciting next couple of months, and certainly as we head towards the latter part of the year, because many of the things that we are seeing, that we are listening to in the news, that are of concern to us, are going to truthfully materialize and demonstrate what those impacts will be in the economy over the next couple of months. So I think it's vitally important for all of us to have a product that gives us profit potential, protection, and liquidity. If IMG can be of any help, be certain that we are available. We're here to address all your questions completely and thoroughly. Contact IMG, and I wish you all the very best.